Hey, what's up, people of the interwebs, Maddie or Diamond Fruit? Bling. Trying to get my computer out of the way, but this is the process of recent project or projects or what I'm trying to do as of recently. I have illustrations that feel like will be fitting for a coloring book as kind of like fitting as something in the style of like coco, I think that's how you say it. I wanted to do my characters from my book that I'm working on, and no one's gonna know who the heck they are. So, but she is Fiona, sitting in a field of flowers, and thought about doing the drawing and on the other side showing their character bio, facts about them, but no one's gonna really give a damn. They just want color pictures. By Nixie, she's a siren. Whatever Lorelai draws, one of her powers is having it move or come to life. So you can put whatever you want there. That's a good one. But my idea is just, how about I just change some stuff to make it like just witches and generic fairies. That sounds doable, right? So over here, well, I'm going to use the sketchbook even though I used it to randomly do a doodle and sketch here of Todoroki from My Hero Academia, but I'll take them out. Please don't rip. Please don't rip. There we go. I did it. So let's start after the first page so that I can save that for maybe like a front cover or something. There is a page, and I'll make sure that's visible. So I want to resize this so that it's like, this is a good coloring book size. And it came with this like clear sheet so that you're able to draw under, like, without colors bleeding, which I know happens a lot. But this can also be good for like drawing like a border around it. So let's see if I can do that. Let me just make sure everything's visible down here in just a second. Yeah, I'll explain my process and make sure everything is viewable to. Yep, I can trace around here. It went a little outside of it, but I can do touch-ups and stuff later. There we go. Underneath, and then if I go around the curve, it's okay if it gets on it. Let me just okay, it's all in a straight line. I'll do touch-ups, but maybe like star in the corner to make it pop or be different or something like that. Yep, that's a nice border, and I'll do like other shapes, like whatever goes with the scenery. But like if I'm drawing a person, I need to at least start with a base sketch, if you catch my drift. This is my character Pandora, but like I'll change some details to make it like you can be whatever you wish. Change up her hair color, skin tones. And I'll add in more generic witches for other pictures. She is reading Potions 101, but it can just be any book. I always mess up. It looks like the way arms bend sometimes, and like if characters are holding things sometimes. I always think it hands, but like, I'll adjust that. There is a book. And the fingers holding the other side. There's some pages. Everything will be touched up, and some stuff I might erase. We'll find out. She's still sitting at a desk. Her mug originally on the original picture, excuse me, has a mug that says "Witch, please," but like you can add whatever you want. Actually, let me lower that so that her elbow is on the table instead. Maybe she's at a library, who knows? I'll straighten up my lines. I got a ruler over here, which I keep forgetting about. I'll straighten up my lines or whatever. Yeah, that's really wonky looking. Book. Smaller book. Taller one. One slightly at an angle. More in a sideways pile. One on a side. You can put what you want. I originally put in there a picture with her brother that's in my story, but it could be any old picture frame or something else entirely. And how about I put in a pencil case or pencil holder? Just a generic pattern of zigzags, so you can color it as you wish. There's a pen and another pencil. I'll have to adjust that book slightly. One page sticking up a bit there. The elbow I always mess up. She got long, wavy hair. Parted nicely down the middle. And there's a chair. Got a nice plate of cinnamon buns I thought was cute. Didn't include a candle because, like, well, witches, like, in their world don't have technology, but, like, you can put what you want. She's got a wand, other random stuff, and potions, glitter. I'll do scrambled papers across the desk like before. She has balled up pieces of paper. while doing witch studies. There's a nice dresser. Got some plants. Touch that up. I tried to draw roses. I wasn't really sure how to, but it's not that hard. There we go. It could be some entirely different enchanted flower. I'll put the window like a little more or less above her head, I guess. I'll move that slightly so it's less crammed. Yeah. There's another flower and whatever flower. I did a cork board off in the back, but you can like add in whatevs. There's some nice flowing curtains. You can add whatever pattern. And a basic window outline, maybe some shiny parts. Okay, maybe a pair of scissors. I always think of doing those. More balled up pieces of paper. I'll do a few tiny potions, vials or whatever they're called, with elixirs or things of that nature. Some shiny parts. Maybe something fell over. I don't want it to make a big mess, but oh, I almost forgot her face and outfit. Can't just be a faceless blob. But I'll color that all in black, or draw it in black, and then got bangs. Hair that's covering her ears, so I'll erase those parts. I always start with the head when I'm doing a person, because then I can build my way down with the body shape, and then I could add details like the face and hair and outfit. Most of the time, if I do characters looking at something, a lot of times it looks very cross-eyed, but like trying to not do that. And do little flecks in their eyes so it's kind of like a little light. You can do whatever eye color. Got the eyebrows poking out a little bit. Cute little mouth. Pandora usually wears lots of green, but that could be any old t-shirt. I'll make her desk not as crammed, but like still make her look like busy bee. Oh, almost forgot the drawers on this dresser. What I really liked is that they're on the top of the original picture. I did like string lights that kind of look like stars and shiny parts. Like this isn't necessarily Pandora's room, like, but maybe you can add whatever string lights if I do that. I'll do a pencil by here. I wanted to kind of tie into my story stuff that I'm trying to do with my book, but not directly, so I guess generic witches and fairies, and then I'll later introduce more stuff to my novel's world. This is my character, but not really. Yeah, I want her to look more busy, so there is a thing of glitter, but like maybe it's in just a blank, shakeable container. The way I do their wands is pretty. I describe it as most wands in the land of Wakaria are like a random stick with like an interesting pattern, texture, but it always has a kind of crystal at the end of it. So need to make a little bit of a wavy line. She has a shiny crystal at the end of her wand. It's a little bit pointy. And you can add whatever textures or maybe plants or something attached to it. And maybe I'll put a little notebook, like here we go. Yeah, you can put what you want. Yeah, it doesn't need to be super all over the place, but like. Oh yeah, in the original I tried to draw an owl, but it looked a bit wonky. It's that she did have a. Yeah, now I'll make it look more coloring book-like, and I'll erase stuff, add in details, other new things, maybe some stuff I haven't thought of yet. Yeah, her hair is covering her ears, so. La, 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 I have a song stuck in my head, so. Eh. If there's lines that look wonky, they can be touched up. Maybe those could be shadows, who knows? Page sticking up? Yeah. My boat is falling asleep, but hair covering a little bit more. Yeah, that line looked a little bit wonky, but it's covered up, so like doing the eyes is often a tricky part. The eye is a little bit out of shape than it was, so it's slightly smaller. Nose and cute mouth. Or maybe, yeah, something can be adjusted, but if it's a little outside the lines, I'll just erase it. See, that part needed to be touched up. Mostly straight. I'll add more details onto the desk if I figure it out. Make the desk a little bit wider. I'll erase that. Yeah. Things will be touched up in the end. Like a little wave there. Me with my hiccup, pardon me. Nice little flower. Or maybe I'll put some kind of square there so it can be something else entirely if someone feels like it. Where's my ruler? Yeah, I'll erase those bits. There we go. I will adjust those bits. La la dee da. Okay, things are looking a little bit wonky, but they will be fixed. Is another pencil. There we go. And more miscellaneous books. Could be spell books or witching 101. If I do these a little bit straighter, then. Okay, now to add the stuff on the desk. There's a plate. Plate of cinnamon buns. Sheets of paper. Ta-la-la. Ha-da-da-da-dum. Oh, there's a notebook. I'll show the finished product momentarily, but I'll maybe add some details after. The shape of these crumpled up pieces of paper kind of make me think of the tinfoil ball and Diary One Kid, giving everyone nightmares of. Like, there's her wand. I'll erase some of the details, but I want to think of what else could be on her desk. Well, she could still have a candle. Which, no. So full of hiccups, excusez-moi. I think that's a good starter image. You already saw the first one, but there is version 2 for coloring book. I would like to share more once they are completed. Or, oh, I forgot one thing. Well, besides erasing some of the stuff. Da-da-da-da-dum. This would be a cute coloring book with witches doing random stuff and fairies and all the creatures of Magic Land. Yeah, one of the things I forgot to do, aside from erasing some of this, aside most of the big chunks. Other side of this curtain, even though you can't really see it that well. There she is. There's my girl Pandora, or whoever you decide she may be if you purchase a coloring book in the near future. I would like to share more once they're done, but this is what I'm doing for sort of an art project in a way. That sounds fun, right? I'll share more of the process later on and other art activities. Still want to talk about Just Dance lore, but there's barely any new content. But like, I will share whatever when it's whatever I decide to share in the upcoming weeks. But it will probably mainly be this or other art projects or whatever I'm doing. So peace out. See ya. Thanks for watching. Social media is down below, and don't eat any slugs today. I don't know. That was stupid advice. But yeah, whatever. Bye.